Hello everybody, I am Professor McGoogalschtick and I am here with another animation tutorial for you. Today we are going to make an animation box, which will be a great tool for you in continuing to learn about animation. To start, you will need a few things. Some tape, it doesn't really matter what kind. Some glue is helpful if you have it. A pair of scissors. A pencil. A straight edge, it does not have to be perfect. It could even be a piece of cardboard or paper. And a flashlight is also helpful. But most important, you need a box. Perfect! Ha-ha! Ideally, you will have a box that is 1 foot tall by 1 foot wide and 2 feet across. Now, this box will work just fine. I will tape these flaps together, but sometimes you don't even need the flaps and you can just cut them off because you want an open side so you can work in here. The first thing you need to do is draw a line from corner to corner, so you can find the center point of the top of your box. This is where the straight edge comes in handy. You make one mark here, switch the ruler to the other corners, and make another mark here. Now you know that this is the center of the top of your box. This is when you might need an adult to help you because you're going to poke a hole right through here to make a hole for the camera to see through your box. I see you. Perfect. The next thing you want to do is to address these edges here. Make sure that they don't flop around. You want your box to be sturdy. This is where tape will come in handy. Again, if your box is big enough, I think it's good to have a nice wide surface for you to work inside, look inside for an idea. This looks like plenty of space for me. And if your box is big enough, you don't even need to tape this side. You could just cut off the other flaps. Now, as you can see, I taped all the sides. Make sure that it's nice and sturdy. And last, you will need to get an iPhone or any smartphone device that you can use your animation app like Stop Motion Studio. I have my iPad right here that I'm going to use to measure to make sure that the camera sees inside the box. So you place your smartphone or tablet device on top of the box and you turn on the camera and you move it ever so slightly until you can find the hole that you made in the box. So as you can see, my camera is looking inside the box, which will be the area that I can animate. Now, I attached this flashlight here because I couldn't see very well in my box, but I'm actually using this light here. But as you can see, I added my flashlight here and I made a hole so that my flashlight can look in there, so hopefully yours will work better. You can barely see it. It's not a very good flashlight. Now that you've found the camera hole with your tablet or smartphone, you need to trace it so that you know where it should go every time. So I'm just going to make a line here, and a line here, and all over here. Oh, I can't really see that line very well, can I? Like that. Perfect. So I drew them in Sharpie so that you can see and I can see it even better, but a pencil should still do for your purposes. Next, you'll need to find another small piece of cardboard, and you're going to make 4 little cuts to have 4 strips of cardboard to glue along those lines. This way, your iPad or iPhone or whatever you have won't move while you're animating. Perfect! So I've taped them on and glued them to make sure they're extra secure, so my iPad should fit right in here and not move around. Perfect! Not moving. Now comes the fun part, the animating. Look around your apartment and find some objects that'll fit inside your box and maybe a white piece of paper so you don't have to look at that stinky cardboard color. I found some change and a key, and I put it on my white piece of paper. Now, you can remember, if you take one picture, like I took here, you can use this little lever right here, and this shows the last picture that you took. So when you go ahead and you move something, you'll see that little ghost image. This is called onion skinning, but don't worry, it does not smell. So if I went ahead and I moved this key, you can see how much I moved it. So I can take a picture, and maybe I can continue to spin this key around. And what do you think is going to happen? Maybe take a guess. Well, I knocked that penny, so that's definitely going to move. Keep on spinning this key a little bit at a time. Let's watch that. So we'll put the lever all the way down so we can watch. Press the little play button. Oh, very cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed today. I know it was only a brief introduction to animation, but now that you have this box, you have a lot more possibilities. And next time, we will work together to make our own characters. Woo! Exciting. Ta-ta for now.